Hello, people of the internet. Welcome to the review of Onua, Master of Earth. Not including the Skull Spider, though. No one likes them. Bionicle is back! Yay! You already know this, don't you? Unless you've been living under a rock for the past 6 months, in which case, yay! Out of all the new Toa, it's safe to say that Onua has been changed the most significantly, both in appearance and personality-wise. I'm going to go into the personality first. I mean, I know this is a Lego set review, but I don't care. I do what I want. You're all rubbish at things. So shut up. When it came to old Bionicle, Onua was always sort of like the general beefcake / wise person who's like, oh, hello, I'm Onua, I'm going to break this rock, and that's what I'm good for.
Welcome to Onu Koro!
But nowadays, he's a lot more... what's the word? I don't know. It's difficult to describe it. They've essentially made his personality traits, which he had before, a lot more apparent and also child-friendly. Oh, and he's sleepy as well. I should probably mention that. He likes a good kip now and then. Apparently he's renowned for being wise, but I think in their speak, wise literally just means saying obvious things, because no one else has figured it out.
Don't fight. We must work together. The masks will guide us.
That's what he seems to do. Now, I'm not going to do a complete comparison of new versus old Onua for 2 reasons. Number 1, I don't actually have the old Onua because Bionicle was created the same year I was born, and I had no idea what it was. Number 2, the fact that it's a bit of an unfair comparison considering that Onua is made with the new building system, which, by the way, is not worse than the old building system. I mean, I know you miss Bionicles, like, oh, these new they're like Hero Factory with Bionicle and stuff. Get over yourselves! They're just using the same pieces. Do you complain if they introduced a new type of brick and then ended up using it for something different? Seriously, you people. When I first got this set, I thought, my god, what kind of box is this? But later I focused more on the set itself, and I've decided, I love it. This is a very good set, and I had some of the old Bionicles from 2009, and honestly, compared to them, this is really good. It blows the old models out of the water, I'd say. But then again, it does have the new building system, which some idiots are complaining about. So, that could be something. Onua also looks a lot better than you might expect. I mean, it's a pretty weird colour scheme. Black, purple, silver and gold. But the designers have managed to make it work. And so it actually pleases my eyes most greatly. Especially considering that I love the colour purple, and I don't think Bionicle's had a purple model, certainly many years, and he's not completely purple, but that's something, right? Also, his proportions are really interesting. Like, when I saw this, I was like, my god, he doesn't have a neck, essentially. When you think about it, he doesn't have a neck at all. Now, on to weapons. The weapons are really good. They work really well with the gear function. He is the hammer as well for when he's the golden mask. But I personally prefer him with the claws because they fit the gear function thing so much better. It just looks like he's digging. I dig. Digging. The thing annoying about Onua, and indeed some of these sets, is that on the base of every limb, there's this weird tiny grey piece, and if you move the leg incorrectly, it just snaps off really easily. It doesn't permanently break, but the whole piece just comes off like that. So you have to be kind of careful when moving the limbs around, especially towards the top. It's like, oh, I want to move this. No! They'll not let you move it for some reason. I think the whole point of it is just to elongate this one piece, but it just comes off as being a bit of a hindrance. Also, a lot of Onua's armor is on the side of his limbs. The only armor that's on the front of his limbs are his shin guards. I'm not entirely sure if this is a problem or not. That's just something I feel like I should point out. I guess one can view it as a problem, but also as a good thing. I mean, he has his arms in front of him the entire time, so it makes sense that they would be on the side, you know, when he's digging and stuff. Also, another part that's prone to snapping off are the arm joints, the first piece with the gold highlights on it. The restrictions there mean that if you try and move the black piece to the left and to the right, it snaps off as well, which is really annoying. So when it comes to being built, this figure is kind of brittle, but otherwise it's pretty good. Another interesting thing to talk about is Onua's chest. It's got a really large chest piece, as you'd expect. When you take it off, you'll find that what happened is, with some of the bigger sets, they've taken the old body that they would use on, say, Hero Factory, they've stuck a thing on the back, and then that thing is what they attach the arms and legs to. And sometimes the front body that's left remaining isn't utilised quite well, and I'll go into that later. Freaking skull grinder. Your time will come! But for now, stay in the garbage pile. But what they've done is they've managed to clip the chest piece to where the arms would normally go, which I think is a nice way of making sure that nothing really goes to waste. Also, because I know a lot of you people want to see this, I'm going to show Onua's mask functions. The mask flicking off the head itself, I think they tried to achieve that. It doesn't really work, because there's this bit right underneath the sticky out piece that really prevents it from doing anything. That's not much of a bother, you can just pull it off anyway. It's pretty weak actually, so don't play with the face bit too violently, otherwise the mask might fall off. And you can also put the golden mask of holiness on. Hey! There we go. Much better. Overall, I think this is a really good set. It might be brittle, but it's really sturdy. The mask might not come off, but it's like a mixture of strong and weak, because it sometimes doesn't and sometimes does. Yeah. The weapons are really diverse. You can actually store them on the back of the model. The hammer bits, when you're not using them, just want the claws. And overall, it's a really good way to bring back the character of Onua in this new fashion. I have been Modern Ninja Productions, and I'll see you guys later. So, yeah, bye.